Welcome, dear students. Today, inshallah, we're going to discuss active and passive voice. What's meant by active and passive voice? It means صيغة المبني للمعلوم والمبني للمجهول. يعني إيه؟ Active voice means sentence. The sentence starts with a subject and the doer, or the doer is known. في صيغة المبني للمعلوم بتبدأ الجملة بالفاعل وبيكون الفاعل معروف. لما أقول تامر eats an apple، يبقى تامر هو الفاعل and the verb eats an apple. The passive voice أو صيغة المبني للمجهول the sentence starts with an object، بتبدأ بالمفعول and sometimes the doer الفاعل is unknown، مش الفاعل مش بيكون معروف. لما أقول an apple is eaten، التفاحة بتؤكل، ولكن أنا I didn't mention the doer، ما أشرتش إلى الفاعل. ممكن أشير ليه بواسطة كلمة by is eaten by تامر. So the active تامر eats an apple، هنا the doer is known، الفاعل هنا معروف، an apple is eaten. وباي تامر ممكن أحطها أو لأ، بس التركيز هنا في الجملة على الفعل نفسه وعلى المفعول به. التفاحة بتتاكل. Let's have more examples. When we have an active sentence and we want to change it into passive, there are some rules that we should follow. First, we have to start the sentence with an object. نبدأها بالمفعول. Number 2, we have to change the verb. Number 3, we have to use the word by and use the subject after it. Let's discuss this sentence. Noor studies English. The subject here is Noor, and the verb is studies, verb, and English is object. When I change the sentence from active to passive, I have to start with object. So I have to start here with English. And it changed the verb. The verb here in the present simple, and the form of the passive voice verb is studied. And then I have to put the word by, Noor, the subject. Magid read a new story. Magid here is the subject, read verb, and new story is the object. When I change from active to passive, I have to start with object and I write a new story is, the verb here is read in the past, so I have to put was read, and then I should use the subject and write by Magid. Marwa plays the guitar. Marwa here is the subject or the doer, الفاعل, plays the verb and the guitar is the object. And the passive will be the guitar is played by Marwa. They are speaking English. They, subject, and are speaking verb, and here is the object. So I have to start with the object and say English. English. English is. Because English is singular, English is spoken by them. Meher drove a car. Meher is a subject, drove verb, and car is the object. When I change it into passive, I have to start with the object and say a car is driven by Meher. What changes should I do when I change from active to passive? First, I have to change the subject with the object. Here I start with the subject, but here in the passive I have to start with the object. Second, I have to change the verb according to the tense. Here plays and the passive is played. Are speaking and here is spoken. Drove and it is driven. Number 3, I can refer to the subject or not. Some changes will happen to the pronouns. Look at this example, they, and here is we change it into them. Let's have more examples. Here is active and passive, and the form of the verb is present simple. As we all know that the present simple form is I, we, they, you. We use the infinitive of the verb, but he, she, it. I use the verb plus s, es, or ies. But here is in the active voice. To change it from active to passive, the form of the verb is changed, and it will be I, he, she, it, and we, they, you. With I have to use the passive form of present simple is am, is, are, plus pp. Let's have some examples. I speak, Rana speaks, we speak English. Marwa and Rana speak English. She cooks lunch. They, the cat, they travel. is the active voice, and the sentence starts with the subject, the verb, and the object. When I change a sentence from active to passive, I have to start with the object. The object here is English. The object here is lunch, and the object here is a car. Marwa and Rana speak English. I have to start with English. This is the object. Number 2, to change the verb here speak. And English is singular, so it will be is. And the past participle of speak is spoken by Marwa and Rana. Number 2, she cooks lunch. Lunch here is the object. I have to start with the sentence, with the object, sorry. Lunch is cooked by her. They buy a new car. They buy a new car. A new car is the object, so I have to start with it. The new car. A new car is bought by them. Here is the active voice. We have the form of the past simple tense, and the form is verb plus ed, d, or ied. In the passive voice, the form of the verb is was, were, plus past participle. I, he, she, it takes was, and where was we, they, you. And this is the form of the passive voice in the past simple tense. Let's have some examples. Here is the active voice in the past simple tense. Someone stole my money. Someone is the subject. Stole verb, and my money is the object. When I change it into passive, I have to start with object and say my money was stolen by someone. They printed all the books. They is subject, printed verb, all the books is object. I have to say all the books were printed by them. And now let's have an exercise on the past passive, past simple passive. Number 1, my aunt made this rug. احنا عارفين طبعا when we change from active to passive we have to start with the object. The object here is this rug, the verb in the past, so I have to say this rug is made by my aunt. By my aunt. Number 2, someone stole my purse. هقول my purse was stolen. was stolen by someone. 3. Jim's daughter painted the picture. That picture was painted by Jim. Number 4. The news surprised me. We have to start with I. نخلي بالنا النيوز هنا is singular. The news surprised me. I have to start with I. هقول I was surprised by the news. Five, he broke his arm. His arm was broken. Number 6, somebody called the fire brigade. Somebody called the fire brigade. The fire brigade means the fire station. Number 6, somebody called the fire brigade. The fire brigade was called. By somebody. ممكن أقول by somebody or not. Number 7, the dentist cleaned my bad tooth. My bad tooth was cleaned by the dentist. Number 8, the pharaohs built the pyramids. The pharaohs built the pyramids. The pyramids here is plural جمع. يبقى the pyramids were built by the pharaohs. Number 9, she bought winter clothes. Winter clothes طبعا plural noun were bought by her. Question 10. Many people admired this picture. هقول this picture was admired. Was admired by many people. By many people. Number 11, the servant kept the room clean. هقول the room was kept. Clean by the servant. The police searched the bag. هقول the bag was searched by the police. Shakespeare wrote this poem. هقول Shakespeare. This poem was written by Shakespeare. "14. We defeated the enemy." هقول the enemy was defeated by us. 15. The lightning struck the house. هقول the house was struck by lightning. 16. They saw the ship in the distance. The ship was seen by them. He divided the kingdom among his 3 daughters. The kingdom was divided by him among his 3 daughters. He joined the 2 pots together. هقول the 2 pots were joined together. The government built many schools last year. هقول many schools were built by the government. Last year. They bought the White House. هقول the White House was bought by them. 21. Father chose a blue shirt. A blue shirt was chosen by father. 22. The hungry man ate all the food. All the food was eaten by the hungry man. 23. A lot of people built the bridge in 1980. How old the bridge was built? Built in 1980 by a lot of people. Number 24, she read the newspaper. How old the newspaper was read by her. Dina printed 2 copies. How old 2 copies were 2 copies were printed by Dina. 26 أحمد copied the exercises. هقول the exercises were copied by أحمد. Mervat answered all the questions. هقول all the questions were answered. by Mervat. "28 mother baked 3 cakes. هقول 3 cakes were baked. by mother. Number 29, she hung the pictures on the wall. هقول the pictures were hung on the wall. by her. Exercise B, choose the correct answer or choose the correct word. Number 1, the house last month. The house was sold. Passive in the past. Dad's car keys were stolen. Number 3, that tower hundreds of years ago. That tower was built hundreds of years ago. The city of Pompeii by a volcano 2,000 years ago was destroyed. 5, on Sunday I saw interesting film about tsunami. On Sunday I saw an interesting. My father drives a car. It's old Mercedes. It's no article. It's old Mercedes. I got nice new photo album for my birthday this year. I got a nice new photo album. حاجة مش محددة وما اتكلمتش عنها قبل كده تبقى ايه. When you born. When were you born? When the Tower of Cairo built. When was the Tower of Cairo built? In the flood last month, all the houses by the river were destroyed. In the past passive. I got bicycle for Christmas. I got a bicycle. Can I have orange please? Can I have an orange? It's raining. Take an umbrella. Take an umbrella with you. 14. We have got examination next week. We have got an examination. We stayed in hotel in Rome. We stayed in a hotel. Is this apple? Is this an apple? Cotton by farmers in Egypt last summer. Cotton was grown. The thief by the police. The thief was arrested. تم القبض عليه by the police. The car was destroyed in the accident and 2 people were injured. A lot of mistakes by students. Now. Every now and then. A lot of mistakes are made. I really like going to the cinema. I got on the internet. I got a information. I get an information. I get the information. طبعا هي بتكلم عن حاجة غير محددة يبقى I got information on the internet. I got information. No article عشان information is uncountable now. 23 let's go out and have an ice cream. When I'm thirsty I prefer drinking water. No article. In water uncountable noun. I didn't enjoy the match because the referee was terrible. Because the بتكلم عن حد محدد. Exercise 2 choose the correct word or words. The film Titanic is was rewarded 7 Oscars. Was awarded. طبعا ده في الباست and this is a passive, so it was awarded. We sat at the table until all the food was eaten. The thief has been caught, was caught, had caught, is caught as he ran away. The thief was caught. تم القبض عليه. Number 4. When he left the field, the referee was attacking, has attacked, was attacked, is attacked by. هنا by يبقى عايزين passive. An angry crowd. وهنا في الباست يبقى he was attacked. Number 5. A terrible wind, earthquake, tsunami, avalanche hit Egypt in 1993. احنا عارفين طبعا اللي حصل لمصر في الوقت ده. An earthquake. Many buildings were damaged, killed, injured, rescued. طبعا buildings معاها damaged اتحطمت أو destroyed. He suffered brain injury, damage, destruction, pain in the car crash. طبعا car crash يعني حادثة عربية تبقى injury. Number 8. Many valuable paintings were destroyed, were destruction, were injured in the fire. طبعا were destroyed. The boy was damaged, hit, destroyed, injured by a car while crossing the street. احنا اتفقنا ان injury or injured خاصة بالcar accidents. Number 10. There were 3 children among the dying, the death, the dead. There were 3 children among the dead. الناس اللي ماتوا.